All right, so in 2019, if you didn't see the video, we had a retreat in Mexico, and it was an absolute blast. In 2020, however, it was a little more difficult to get the team together.
Coronavirus.
So when there's a global pandemic going on and no one can travel, can you still get a remote team together for a virtual retreat? Turns out you can. All it took was a little planning. Well, maybe a lot of planning. And some feedback on Slack. Then we were set.
The biggest difference in planning a remote retreat versus a co-located one is that being a fully distributed company, we were planning events that could be attended by team members across 17 time zones. That means much more coordination was required, and also some time shifting for much of our team towards one another. The side conversations, games, new friendships, and connections that usually happen at an on-site retreat happened for us virtually. We can never replace actually being together, but when a company places value on bonding as a team, it can happen virtually too.
We kicked everything off with a keynote from one of the founders of Remote, Job van der Voort. Then we started breaking into groups to participate in different activities. We had cooking classes.
So for half a cup of rice, you put a little bit more than half a cup of water.
Yeah, it would be 3/4 of cup, almost that.
So
but
it's a little bit more than 1-to-1.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit more.
And the risotto was fantastic, by the way. There were photo workshops where everyone shared their own collection of photos. And we played a lot of games, everything from Scribble and Among Us to League of Legends. We had trivia nights, solved a murder, and took a tour of the Las Vegas Strip. We did more than what we even thought was possible on a virtual retreat.
The thing I am most looking forward to at our next in-person retreat is giving big hugs. I'm a huge hug person, and celebrating one another as people is a big part of what working remotely is all about. When we travel to be together, we are all saying to one another, "You matter to me, and I came all this way to see you and connect." Showing up for each other is a value in our organization, and our retreats, both in-person and virtual, are an expression of that #teamit way of doing business.
So yeah, 2020 was pretty crazy, but it turns out whenever you work with the right people, it's never that hard to get the team together, whether it's in person or remotely. We'll see you in 2021.